What up, YouTube? You got the Saj here. Big shout out to the Crap Nation crew. What up? So, as most of y'all know, last time you see me post up or anything, it was I had a 4-inch snowdrift sitting dead center of my throwing station there. So, yeah, couldn't do much. And incidentally, I'd like to thank all you concerned folks out there, both YouTube and the Crap Nation crew, that was concerned about us folks here in Texas, and just in general all over. So appreciate that. Came through. We came through the ice storm here without any issues, no loss of power, no loss of water. So everything was great. So, but I appreciate y'all. Good looking out. Huh? All right. And I hope everybody else out there came through, hopefully unscathed as well. So anyhow, right now what I'm getting ready to do is change out my landing zone on my receiving station, because like I said, you guys know I had that snowdrift sitting there, and I'm just gonna sit it out in the sun and let it dry for a couple days. And so I'm gonna go to my bouncy surface, and I'll get into why I call it my bouncy surface here later on. But let's go ahead and swap this thing out. Oh yeah, and sorry about the glare in the background. It's just that time of day, the sun's about to set. So let's pop this up. Expose the underlayment. And I think on this one here I got a 2-layer felt and probably some flannel. But let's go ahead and take it off. And bring in the bouncy surface. Haven't used this one in a while. This is the layout that I call this one my El Dorado Casino layout. Actually, Samstown, because again, the bounce that I get duplicated on here comes close to the bounce that I get when I'm at the Samstown Casino. Okay, because that one's a little bit more bouncy over there. Okay. Let's get this in here all lined up. And yeah, like I said, this surface is a little bit more bouncy. And here's a thought: wouldn't it be great to know what the casino that they have under their table as underlayment? And I'm gonna do a separate video on this. Some casinos, they say, have newspapers for underlayment. Some have, some just take and leave the old felt on there and cover it up with the new felt, and just keep putting layers and layers of felt on. So, but the bottom line is, that is like the last frontier in casino, in craps, to know what is the underlayment, exactly how the underlayment is on any existing crap table, for that matter. Okay? And here's the thought: if you knew what the underlayment was for a given crap table, let's say the one in your local area, would you set up your crap table to duplicate the bounce that in the at the casino where you normally go to. Let's say, you know, whether it's an hour or two away or, you know, 30 minutes away. Just the one that you frequent. Wouldn't it be a smart idea to set up your table, your actual table, since you're gonna be frequenting that casino more than any other, and you know, practice, you know, along those lines. You know, I know, got it. When you go to Vegas, you don't know what type of table you're gonna run into. You know, there's the Circa, there's Bally's, Bellagio. When we go there, there's, you know, any myriad of casino that you might, tables that you might end up playing on, different surfaces. And I know you don't want to limit yourself to just one surface, but it seems, you know, like it might be productive to practice on the type of table that's closest to you, that you frequent, and you know, as opposed to, you know, put it this way, why practice on a table that's just like solid wood if the table that you're going to play on in your local area, let's say 7 out of 8 times, is a bouncy surface, you know, real bouncy or semi-bouncy surface. So let's keep that thought, okay? All right, got this down here. Let's put a back wall back in place. Okay. And I gotta measure it up. Forgot to take that. I used to have my back wall sitting out at 14 feet. Now I just keep it at 12 feet and just figure, you know what, I'm gonna wait till that spot opens up in the crap table so I can be standing at where I normally throw from, which is right here to the back wall. I'm gonna measure out, which is gonna be 11 feet 6 inches. Okay, so, but I'm just gonna start from the back wall and put it at a solid 12 feet for right now. Okay, see what we got here. Okay, this is sitting at about 13 feet right now. So let's reel it in. Get this here to bring it into 12 inches or 12 feet. Let's see where we at. So from the back wall to the table end, I want to be about 12 feet. Actually, I wanted to be precisely 12 feet from the base. Ah, come on. There we go. From the base to the edge of the table, I'm off by 3 inches. Need to bring it up another 3 inches. This is some boring stuff. Boring, but it's what I gotta do to try and get as close to casino standards. Yeah, that's more like it. Yep, 12 feet. All right, we're right at 12 feet, okay? So from the back wall to the end of my, from the back wall to the back of my table here is 12 feet, okay? And like I always say, when I throw, I stand right here, from here to the back wall, okay? which is, let's measure it out. Come on, man. Dancing with a tape measure. Trying to do the tape measure dance right now. Okay. Right now, let's see, 11 feet from where I place my hand at. About 11 feet 3 inches. Okay, 11 feet 3 inches from where I place my hand at. Pick the dice up and actually throw. Okay, 11 feet 3 inches. Okay, I know most of you guys, most of us stand at about 8. If you had stick 1, it's about what, 8 feet. Stick 2 is probably about 9 feet. I stand at stick rate 3, which for me is about 11 feet. You know, that's where I feel, you know, comfortable at. So anyhow, we got a bouncy surface in place. Now, why did I call this my bouncy surface? Okay, all right. So let's talk underlayment a little. All right. So I got a sheet of birch sitting underneath there. That's the base, of course. Nice sheet of birch I got from Lowe's. Okay, and then I layered that with that vinyl overlay. Okay, that's actually glued onto the table. Okay, so we got the vinyl, we got the birch vinyl overlay that's glued down. Then we got one layer of felt that's on top of that, followed by a second layer of felt. Okay, so we got 2 layer felt, and then all that's covered over with the microfiber top, which I don't have here, but so that would actually come out to be the 4th layer, the microfiber top. Okay, so we got the vinyl, we got 2 layer felt, 1, 2, and then to top it off, we have the microfiber top, which actually makes for 4 layers, and you end up with a pretty decent bounce. Like I said, the casino that I frequent in Shreveport, Samstown, the table that's normally open, which is the small 12-foot table, has it's pretty bouncy. Okay, it's a bouncy table. It's not closed cell phone bouncy, but it's bouncy. Okay, so dice are at. Hello, there we go. I'm gonna just take and toss the dice on here, so we get a feel. Well, let's try it again. And listen to the sound of the table, if you can actually hear it. And look at the dice. I don't know. Can you see that? I'm blocking the way. So, let's see. All right, there goes. Okay. You won't hear much sound when the dice hit the table because there's so much cushion, okay, to give you that bounce. So, and like I said, ask yourself this question: if you knew what the casino had for underlayment under their crap surface, for their crap surface, would you set your table up that way? Okay. Look at it this way: you're going to Vegas, okay, and you're gonna play at I don't know, hell, let's say Treasure Island, and somebody told you, hey, when I was at Treasure Island, man, I seen them. They was changing out everything, and when they took it down, all they had was a layer of birch, and they put down 2 layer felt, and then they put their microfiber on top of that. And you know you was gonna be staying at that hotel, okay? This is the difference. You're staying at that hotel. You're gonna do Vegas in grand style, okay? But you're gonna be staying there at Treasure Island. So more than likely you're gonna play there quite a bit. Would you set your table up so that when you're home practicing, that you're practicing like you're getting ready to throw on the table at Treasure Island, because you now have that last piece of the equation to get your table to get that bounce and know where your landing zone is and how the dice are going to react and or not react, and do you even want to play there, because heck, at home you can't even get it going on that surface now that you got yours set up exactly like that. So you might just go to play at Bali's instead of playing at Treasure Island where you're staying, you know. So again, just ask yourself that question. Okay, it's a rhetorical question, but I'm gonna get back to it in my next video. So all right, so there's been the side here in the backyard. Just laid out my bouncy surface, and yeah, I'm gonna try to get a practice session in. Probably do another video here, but got it swapped over, and we're gonna take the this is my bouncy surface, and I just pulled out the semi-bouncy one, which is what I've been playing on all my videos that I've been doing for about the last 6 months or longer. Have been on my semi-bouncy surface. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 5. And that's the next thing. We always talk about, the table look bouncy or semi-bouncy. What if you could figure out exactly the frequency of that table? Okay, when I say the frequency, I mean the actual sound, the bounce. What if you could tune your table? Okay, what if you could tune your table to the frequency of that table that you're about to play on? Ponder that thought, and I'll get back with you in my next video. It's been the Saj. Saj out.